So, Charles, happy International Women's Day. I am so excited. Listeners, viewers, we have a special announcement to make. My name is Monica Kretschmer, and I'm the founder and CEO of the Universal Women's Network, Women of Inspiration Awards, and Support Her. Today, I'm in Calgary, Alberta. I'm with the VP of Sales and Marketing, Charles Vieux, from Turbo Images. Now, Charles, you at your factory in Mississauga, Ontario, and we are partnered to make this great big announcement today for an epic, one-of-a-kind initiative, first of its kind, I think, in the world. Like, I haven't seen anything like this before. So, everyone, why don't we just let the words speak for itself? We've got a short video to share. First time ever preview. Let's roll.
Let's do it.
Hi. And I'm the founder and CEO of the Universal Women's Network, Women of Inspiration, Support Her, and the 2021 Roadshow. We are so proud and honored to be partnered with TurboGrafx and other like-minded organizations from diverse industries for this one-of-a-kind initiative for women to drive change. We are raising the bar for women across North America to be seen, heard, and valued. Join the movement to be a visible Support Her and champion of your social media channels. We invite individuals and organizations to join the movement. We believe that everyone plays a role for women to succeed. Wow!
This was amazing. Thank you.
Well, thank you. You know, when you have an idea, Charles, the difference between actually achieving your goals is actually taking action. And, you know, there's something really important about, you know, people that believe in your vision and want to be a part of it for that dream to become a reality. And I have to say, I'm super thankful to yourself and to Turbo Images for your partnership to make this vision that I have a reality. And I can see a little bit over your shoulders here, Charles. You're looking over the workshop, and I see number 2 just being wrapped right now. So Charles, I'll let you jump in here and say hello to everyone this morning.
Hey, thank you, first of all, Monica, for having me on this broadcast here this morning. Very, very exciting to share this unveiling, the sneak peek quickly with everyone's here. So welcome again, everyone, and thank you for having us. Monica, if you're ready, we are almost done here, so I could walk up to this wrap and show you what it looks like. Are we ready?
We're ready for that, and then I would love to just share with our listeners a little bit about you know, why we chose TurboGrafx. You know, as you can see in the picture there at the plant, there is the installation of what size of trailer is that, Charles?
So this is a standard 53-footer. So the most common type of trailers you'll find on the road.
Okay, and these are called heavy equipment the trailers. Is that the correct term?
Equipment. Yes, that's correct.
And so we're delighted to have some transportation partners. We're looking for more, of course. We're kicking it off today, where our trailers, with the support of our transportation partners, will be on the roadways of North America. So, so Charles, what attracted you to the Universal Women's Network and really saying yes to my, you know, reach out to say, hey, would you like to have a conversation about diversity, inclusion, and supporting women?
Great question, Monica. First of all, I think that what attracted me and Turbo was your vision, really, where you wanted to go with this program. You didn't want to go small, you wanted to go big from the get-go. And as you said, since we are poised with our network being in the transport industry, in an industry that is actually not very well recognized for women, it is actually a men industry that we could qualify it. So Considering that we have a lot of women working with Turbo Images, making our company great, I thought that it just made sense for us to showcase the message with our expertise, being able to print full wraps on trailers, but also with your vision and our network, it just makes sense. You know what I mean? So that's the reason we stepped in. But really, your vision drove that all experience and our energy towards making this journey a reality.
Well, I love the drive, no pun intended. We are
Mm-hmm.
driving change, and that's what we choose to challenge at the Universal Women's Network is really driving change. I'm all about, and I know that you and I have had plenty of conversations about taking action. You know, it's about companies being visible, support hers of diversity and inclusion, and raising the bar to champion for women and their networks, workplaces, and communities. And with the support of the trailers on the road, spot the truck hashtag, support her hashtag, the goal is to really have everyone involved. And, you know, as you and I both agree on, Charles, the importance of celebrating women isn't just up to one person, it's up to everyone. So how do your employees feel about being involved in the project?
They're definitely super excited. Everyone that touched this project so far has been a woman, even the person coordinating the install. So we're very, very excited. Katie, who is the GM at Turbo Images and Let's Up, also stepped in as one of your 100 women as a leader. So we're all very, very excited by this and this unveiling, obviously. So
Awesome. And what about the men? I know that, you know, support hers to elevate the male role models is really important. Does this give them a voice or a way to contribute to really champion towards that common goal?
yes, 100%, because it's a common goal and it cannot only be reached if only the woman make it happen, but men have to step in as well. And since we're in an industry, once again, that is men dominated, we have to play an even more powerful role to make sure that the change happen quickly to everyone's benefits, obviously. So we're all very excited by this unveiling. And if you're ready, I can go and show it to you.
Yes, let's go for a tour. And you know, as you walk down, please walk carefully. I know this is your first time doing live stream and managing camera, mask, you know, tour. So walk safely down to the manufacturing plant. And everyone, we get to go actually behind the scenes where they put on the wrap. And I have so many great questions. So yeah, take us on a tour.
Perfect. It might be noisy there for a second, so bear with me. I might need to step out after showing it, but let's see how it goes.
All right. Maybe while you're walking, you can tell us a little bit about Turbo Images. And is this all you do? Do you deal with other companies, or is it mainly just the transportation industry?
Great question. Turbo Images is a specialist in fleet identification, so we only do fleet graphics. So only in the transportation industry for many large brands in North America. We've been doing this now for 28 years, so definitely a couple of years. It's a family-owned business. I'm the second generation in the business now, and so yeah, we've been doing this for a couple of times now. Okay, so I got the wrap right here behind me. So let's take a look at what it shows.
Oh my goodness, that is like the biggest billboard I've ever seen. And you know, so viewers, I have to explain that there's images of women. It was really important for us to actually to drive change, for companies to commit to diversity inclusion, but also for women coming out of the pandemic, especially where women have been impacted the most, to really put women front and center, for women to be seen, heard, and valued. So on one side of the truck, I think I saw the one side that you had there was commit to diversity inclusion. And of course, there's our SupportHER logo. That means that, yay, we have our supporters involved.
Here it is.
Yeah, right. SupportHER. Oh, you're taking us on a tour. 3M is a partner of us, and they're supplying the materials. So that's awesome. Thank you, 3M. Raymond James. This truck is actually provided by Penner International. So maybe you can share a little bit about Penner.
Yes. So thank you, Penner, for providing this trailers. They are currently the one who helped us by bringing this trailer over. Now this trailer will be circulating anywhere in not in North America, in Canada, actually, from east to west. once again showcase our message and make sure that we spread it around. Monica, I don't know if you were aware, but a truck like this one in urban cities will get up to 16 million impressions in only 1 year. That's a lot of pair of eyes.
How many million?
16, 1-6.
16 million. Okay,
Yep.
I think our program's going to September. I think we should talk about extending it till next year.
That's a great idea.
We
We need more of those on the road, guys.
Oh my goodness. Well, I know it's super exciting for the ladies involved in the project. Today's also the launch of, sharing the news about our 100 Women of Inspiration book, which features the leadership voices from diverse industries of women across Canada. We have a couple guests from around the world as well joining in the book, but it's just a way for us to really be publicly about putting women first. I know when you celebrate one woman, you really celebrate the voices of all women. So, Charles, that is incredible. I really was sad to not be there today to launch this with you in person, but thank you.
Amazing.
I'm happy for the way this all came together, because I finally get to see you in person. We've talked many times, and it's wonderful to see your shop, see the background of your company, and like third generation, second generation. So you grew up putting stickers on trucks.
You know it. I've been doing this since I'm 12 years old, so it has been my entire life.
Amazing. Well, I know that it's been an absolute joy to work with you and your team. And when I talk about SupportHER, which is to elevate women and champion them in their networks, workplaces, and communities, you jump in with both feet, Charles. And we couldn't be prouder with the Universal Women's Network to be partnering with Turbo Images and Penner International. I know that we have some other transportations coming on board. We have Highlight Motors group of companies, and we also have Maritime Ontario as well. So look on the roads, and of course, those that are listening going, how can I get involved? You can, because we have bumper stickers for everyday cars, and we're going to go big with this. We just want to actually take action coming out of the pandemic. So Charles, would you like to share anything else with our viewers today?
Thank you very much, guys. Jumping big. We want to print many of those full wraps for you so we can send that message across Canada once and for all and make it big. So jump in.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Charles. And it's been a real pleasure to have you do this official launch of our 2021 Roadshow for women to be seen, heard, and valued. And again, Charles Vieux, VP of Sales and Marketing at Turbo Images, proud partners of the Universal Women's Network. And I'm looking for those trucks to be on the road. And spot the truck, share your story, nominate a woman of inspiration. And of course, the link's on the site, everyone. So thank you, Charles, for your time. Great view. I almost want to take a screenshot of that one.
Excuse me? For sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, a screenshot of that one. So hang tight here. Yeah, that's beautiful. I've got my phone out here. And by the way, you did beautiful on your very first live stream. You're a pro. You are a pro. Okay, so give me one of these choose to challenge signs with your hand up. There you go. Choose to challenge. This one is going in the memory books, Charles. Thank you so much for your support, and I look forward to the several months on the road, and of course for our official kickoff in September for the Roadshow, going to 10 cities across Canada with a live tour, live streaming, and live. And of course, our action is all from the trailer outdoors, so COVID-friendly as always. So thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you again, Charles, and we'll talk soon. Happy International Women's Day.
You as well. Bye-bye.
Bye. So everyone, I would like to thank you very much for joining us. That was a really exciting moment. Of course, all visions coming from an idea and a concept to bring it to fruition was really important. Coming through the pandemic, everybody has pivoted, and we had to sort of dig deep to figure out exactly how are we going to make an impact. And you know, what I saw happening was the focus was on COVID, and rightfully on COVID. I wanted to be the one that was focused on women through COVID. And so I, you know, really wanted to create something that we can move into 2021 that would drive change for women to be front and center. And I couldn't think of a more powerful opportunity than to engage our transportation industry. So we're talking heavy equipment, trucks, trailers, tractors, rail, you know, those industries make up such a large population of our industry. However, they are underrepresented by women. Approximately 3% of women, especially in the transportation industry, in the driving industry, are fearless leader Shelley Uvenal-Hesh, who is the CEO of the Women's Trucking Federation of Canada. She, you know, filled me in on the stats, and I was shocked to see the stat of that. So, you know, I know she's doing a really amazing job, really taking the charge to elevate women in the trucking industry. So we look forward to working with Shelley and making that number higher. But I think this represents the voices of not just women in the trucking industry, but women being able to be front and center and representing women in all industries that are underrepresented by women. I think it's up to everyone to help support her, to buy from women-owned businesses, support women entrepreneurs, and provide the opportunity for women to succeed, and invest in them, mentor them, make a referral, jump in and sponsor organizations like myself and the Universal Women's Network so we can share the message. Write the referrals, you know, make a key contact. You know, there's lots of things that each and every person can play. And I think even talking about the movement really will help us reach our vision here. So happy informational. I'm not even, this is still live, but happy International Women's Day. I feel like I've just birthed an elephant in 3 days, which is ginormous, but we're looking forward to more announcements coming up. Thank you everybody for joining us, and thank you Charles, 3M, Turbo Images, Raymond James, and the Women's Trucking Federation of Canada, of course Maritime Ontario for jumping on board, Highlight Group of Companies Inc., and more to come. So thank you everyone for joining us. Happy International Women's Day, and we are choosing to challenge to drive women forward. Thank you.